the Peace and Freedom Party of Humboldt County, Proclamation of Solidarity with Palestine, as written by my fellow members of the Peace and Freedom Party of Humboldt County. Whereas Palestine has the right to self-determination and self-defense against the settler colonial state of Israel, whereas in occupied Palestine, multiple human rights groups such as United Nations Human Rights Council, B'Tselem, and Human Rights Watch have called Israel out for carrying out a policy of apartheid across occupied Palestine, whereas apartheid is an international crime against humanity, whereas Israeli soldiers attacked worshippers at the Islamic holy site of Al-Aqsa Mosque during the holy month of Ramadan on May 7, 2021, injuring 200 Palestinians, sending 80 to the hospital, and on May 10, 2021, injuring 300 and sending 250 to the hospital, whereas Israeli military are attacking Palestinians gathering at Al-Aqsa Mosque who are protesting Israeli evictions of Palestinian families from the Israeli-occupied Palestinian neighborhood of Sheikh Jarrah, whereas Israel's forced evictions violate international law, whereas as of May 24, 2021, Israeli airstrikes since May 10, 2021 have now killed 277 Palestinians. 70 of the Palestinians killed in Israeli airstrikes have been children. 40 of the Palestinians killed in Israeli airstrikes have been women. 8,500 Palestinians have been injured, whereas Israel's airstrikes targeted hospitals, schools, COVID clinics, critical infrastructure like roads, drinking water and wastewater, doctors' offices, lawyers' offices, press offices, and hundreds of residential homes. Now, therefore, be it resolved that we, the Peace and Freedom Party of Humboldt County, support ending all U.S. aid to Israel. We support boycotting all Israeli products. We support divesting from Israeli institutions. And we call for sanctions on Israel. For context, this local organization that I'm part of is calling for all the institutions in our community to commit to boycotting Israel. I suggest that if you're also part of a cadre in your local community, you coordinate towards making a similar statement to this one so that you can scrutinize the institutions in your community that refuse to boycott Israel and get the ones that are willing to boycott Israel to join this movement to end Israeli apartheid.